Spice Rack, where you at? What's up, Spice Rack? It's your girl Spice coming back at you with another episode of Spice's Dish, where I dish on all the crazy goings on in these internet streets. And guess what I got for you today? So if y'all don't know, I'm about to put you on. Now I know you probably heard of my girl Phone Jones because she's been in this game a long time and she does a great job. The reason I like her so much is because she ain't afraid to switch it up. If she want to switch her content up, she switches it up. And right now she got a page called Gossip Girl. And she has put me on game to a lot of things that be going on. Because I be like, oh, what? He said what? Who did who? Like, she got all the juice. And I don't really know how she finds it. Because it just comes to her and I would be like, I've never even heard of this story. But she finds these good, juicy stories that be real life. And then she talks about them. So if you have not been over to my girl Phone Jones, you need to check her out. Because she said that I turned her on to the AITA, the Am I the Asshole tag in Reddit. And so she's been in those Reddit streets and she sent me a story for me to read. So I'm going to read that. But before I do that, y'all make sure you check out the link. I'm going to put her name here, but I'm going to put her link to her pages in the description. Make sure you go and check her out because she's so cool. And let her know Spice sent you because that's my girl. And she's a good supporter. Like, she's been down a minute. And every time, she's always there commenting, watching, liking, doing her thing. So I want to return the favor, and I hope y'all help me with that. Check out my girl, Phone Jones, a.k.a. Gossip Girl. Now, let's get into the video. So, of course, like I said, we are reading from the Am I the Asshole tag in Reddit. And this one says, am I the asshole if I report the couples therapist that married my ex-boyfriend a year after our sessions with her? So her and her ex-boyfriend went to couples therapy with this therapist who has now married her ex-boyfriend that she was in therapy with. Now I'm going to read the original story because it looks like she has an update too. So I'm going to read the original and then we'll go back and read the update. In 2017, she's 25-year-old female, saw a couple therapist with her then boyfriend, 36-year-old male.
Okay, Rhonda, would you like to go first, class?
This is ridiculous. What is going on in here? We get crack at the end?
After 3 sessions with her, I've refused to return due to her blatant flirtatious behavior and extremely judgmental attitude toward me, which my ex-boyfriend called me delusional for pointing out. She had told me that I seemed too immature, not ready for therapy or a serious relationship. The whole thing was focused on my ex-boyfriend and his complaints about me. She never asked about my feelings or perspective in a relationship. We broke up about 2 months after the sessions, but I stayed living with my ex-boyfriend until November. Once after I moved out, I had to return to our old apartment to get mail. That was in December. And that was the first time I saw the therapist with my ex. They happened to be getting ready to go out on his motorcycle and were both wearing full-face motorcycle helmets. But I knew from her body type and hair that it was her. Along with my instincts, which suspected something was going on the whole time. But nevertheless, I moved on with my life. I just found out yesterday my ex got married due to a friend telling me about a photo he posted on Facebook. The photo was of him and my ex-therapist celebrating their 1-year wedding anniversary. I found her Facebook with the name change, and sure enough, they got married September 18th, or earlier. That's just when she posted the wedding photos. This was less than a year after the breakup with my ex, and barely over a year after our sessions with her ended. I'm considering filing a complaint with the American Counseling Association. My friends and mental health counselors I know say I have enough evidence. I'm not upset that my ex moved on, so have I. I thank the universe every day that I'm no longer with that narcissist. However, I feel deeply disturbed to find out he married our therapist, especially remembering all the harmful stuff he said to me in the sessions, which, to be honest, really messed up my head. I fear coming off as a bitter ex. Now the update. I'm going to read the update before I tell you how I feel because I'm ready. The update is, wow, thank you everyone for your responses. I realize that as the ex, it's pretty much impossible for it not to seem like I'm jealous, petty, bitter, whatever you want to say. However, it is also impossible to have sat in those sessions and then see your therapist and ex get married and have zero feelings about regardless of having moved on. Please give me a break. I'm human. Anyway, I have made my decision. I'm not going to participate in this post anymore, but I sincerely thank those of you who made meaningful contributions. So I kind of read some of the comments, and it was interesting how many people just jumped to the fact that she's jealous. Because I honestly, when I read it, then I wasn't feeling the jealousy. I was feeling more like the shock and awe of the confidentiality that was broken. And the fact that that is completely against your oath. And like she said, she was glad that she wasn't with him anymore. But the fact that when I was sharing my intimate, private feelings about this relationship that I cared enough about to go to therapy, and you over here plotting against me to get my man, honey, we have a problem. And for one, I mean, I'm not really one to resort to violence, but if I was, this would be a good reason to smack that hoe.
Where's the 5 fingers? Say to the face. What? Slap.
Like, how soon after we broke up were y'all talking? Or were you talking since we went to therapy? And obviously, since you was just so on his side, what were you doing behind my back that I don't know of? All those 3 times we went to see you. You feel me? I want to punch her. I think that's rude. I mean, it's so much more than rude. It's like the gall. And yes, I'm reporting you because you messed up. It would be one thing. No. Even if y'all was dating, I'm still reporting you because the whole point is that you're supposed to have boundaries and be helping me learn healthy boundaries in my relationship. And over here you go plotting on my man. So who else you doing that to, boo-boo? Does that mean that everything that people tell you running in the streets talk about or trying to figure out how you can take advantage of whatever they're telling you? I'm telling. Because that's not cool. That's not cool. I feel like it's just wrong that you put yourself, that she put you in a situation to feel like that. Now listen, I understand people falling in love with people in really weird circumstances. Hello, I'm in love with a prisoner. I mean, I get it. At the same time, like the way you come about it, I'm not trying to judge nobody, but I came to you as a professional, and also not only were you a professional, but you in a way had some type of authoritative role in our relationship because you're helping us mediate these issues. You're supposed to be. And I don't know her, but I know for me, it's hard for me to just, I'm about to say that and I'm telling y'all everything.
Bruh.
I was going to say, it's hard for me just to open up all the time. I think when you're a stranger and I'm talking to a camera is way different than I'm sitting cross talking to Sally and she over there potentially judging me or telling me what I'm doing wrong. And it depends on how open and ready I was to receive that information. You know what I'm saying? It's such a sensitive, tender, situation that you put yourself when you go to therapy, that you're supposed to be able to trust and understand and believe that therapist has your best interest. And maybe while she was there she did, but obviously that's not the case because she felt really judged and not really protected while she was in there because the therapist was taking the husband's side or the boyfriend's side. And then now to find out you're married to him and none of y'all said nothing to me, I think that's where it might have made a difference if you had been like, listen, I just want you to know that no funny business happened. Me and your ex, we were not in a relationship while you were in therapy. We ran into each other at a bar. We started talking and that's how that went. Like, I need you to address it for me so I know what it was. Don't just have me over here assuming. Because my assumptions are making you be the devil. And I'm telling everybody that you're the devil. Not only am I going to the board, but I'm about to plaster your name and business all over Facebook, all over Instagram, anywhere I can get it. So people know. I'm about to yelp the heck out of your butt. Because I love a good stern yelp if I need to. You about to be, they gonna know what you did. And everybody's gonna be able to see that you married my husband, my ex. What do y'all think? Am I tripping? Am I being over dramatic? I really don't think it's a jealousy thing. Because I don't need to be with you anymore to know that what you did was wrong. And even if I'm not with you and I've moved on, the fact of the matter is, don't have me out here feeling like a boo-boo the fool because you have been doing stuff behind my back, And I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a thin line because it's kind of like, well, why do you care anymore? Because you're not with them. And I totally get that. But at the same time, I care Because I was in this position with you thinking we're making things better and she's over here plotting. And it's not even about me and you. Me and you meaning the ex. It's about her actions with my ex is where the problem is for me. Does that make sense? Y'all, tell me what you think, because I hope I'm not being overly emotional. I just don't like that. I think that's shady, and you need to be checked for that. Y'all tell me what you think. All right, Spice Rack, thanks again for coming back for another episode of Spice's Dish. You know, if you are part of the Spice Rack, you know I love y'all. Y'all are my people. You keep rocking with your girl. Been emailing me, giving me suggestions on things to do. Like, me? Thank y'all. Because y'all could be anywhere spending your time anywhere else. And you keep coming back for my crazy self. Thank you. If you're not a part of the Spice Rack, please explain yourself. I'd like to know. Because what we do over here is have fun. We talk, we dish, we gossip a little bit. Ain't hurt nobody. Just having some careless fun. So if you're not a part, please hit that subscribe button. Share it with your friends. Tell them, like it, pass it along. Because I'd love for you to be part of the Spice Rack. We be having fun over here. Otherwise, y'all, I will see you back very soon with more stories because I got some doozies in the lineup. Okay? Until next time, remember, not only does God love you, but your girl, Spice, she loves you. I'll see you guys later. Oh, don't forget, check out my girl, Spoon Jones. Y'all better go back and check her out. Also under Gossip Girl. I'll put the links in the description. Go check her out and just say, hey, Spice sent us. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay.